to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Hoosiers offense will be the first up today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. We're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Takes off in a bootleg. Nice grab. It's Cooper. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, tie. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important third down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
1st and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's got it in the open. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Hoosiers move into the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Using his legs. It's Splat. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled there by the defense. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Give it to the back again. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they're having to kick it away here now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Short connection to the tight end here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Hemby. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Porton. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Getting set. Here's second down. Makes the grab. It's Becker. They stop him, but it's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hoosiers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down and more. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quick throw, the catch is made. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I don't mind
find this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The pass rush closing in. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
To the air, it's Simpson. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Mendoza. He pulls in the catch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Thornton. Good enough for first down yardage. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They'll run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
On the run, it's Miller. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Mendoza. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. QB bootlegs here. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. And now the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's wide open. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Becker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's Hemby. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And this time it's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Mendoza. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Porton. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Delayed handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Simpson. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Ball knocked away in the end zone, and great defensive play.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A draw to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Makes the catch. It's Adams. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Miller. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Illegal blocking.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. QB keeps it himself. Tackled, but first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Past the 30. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision?
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Breaks free. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The sure hands, it's Pemby. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Hoosiers are on the move here. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Catch made over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The Hoosiers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll be forced out well short of the goal line. A big stop by this defense on fourth down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Portman. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Grab near the sticks. It's Horton. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Now it's second down here. Using his legs. It's Hemby. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pulls it in. It's Horton. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grinding away with a running game. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 1st down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Split backfield here. We'll try to run it with the option. Back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
It's third down for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.